All right, good morning, everybody. Welcome to our Team Core Power training call. Today is Saturday, June 4th already. So welcome to almost summer here, and I can't believe we're almost halfway through the year. It's crazy. But my name is Tina Salisbury. I am the leader and founder of Team Core Power. Excited to bring you this topic today of Go for No. But before we get into our call, I just want to share a little bit of recognition with you. We've got some Success Club numbers from last year. So we didn't have anyone reach Success Club, or we had one person that qualified for Success Club, and I'm super excited to announce this one because it's my brother. Scott McFarland with 6 Success Club points. This is his first month as a coach. So he also qualified for his first month of Success Starters, which is huge. And we'll be getting a phone call with Carl Deichler. So Success Starters, why that's important and what it is. So if you can qualify helping 3 to 5 people your first full 3 months as a coach, you qualify for Success Starters, which is a pretty elite group in the company. There's not a lot of coaches that are able to achieve that. And when you do, the first month they reward you with a phone call with the CEO, with Carl Deichler, which is amazing. He's so motivating and has such great perspective to share that'll help your business to grow quickly. Second month, third month, as you hit it your third month, you actually get a free ticket to next year's summit, which, you guys, it's a game changer to be at this national function. So Summit is Beachbody's national conference. You get a chance to meet the celebrity trainers, to work out together. I mean, you're part of a group of 30,000 coaches. You're learning from the top leaders in the company, lots of great seminars and workshops and things like that to help you. And, more than that, just being involved with seeing the bigger picture, with being there, feeling the energy, seeing other coaches in your same situation, knowing that you're not in this alone, seeing how big this opportunity is, how big we are together, how many people we're helping together. That is a game changer for your business. It will forever change the face of your business to be at Summit. So I would encourage you to really consider being there. This year it's in July. It's not too late to get on the wait list to get a ticket for Summit. And I know it's sacrificed for a lot of people to get there. I mean, it costs money for the ticket. We've got to get ourselves there, but know that you can write all of those things off against business expenses for your business. And, know that if you really want to make an impact to your business, you've got to get to events like this. So that's my soapbox for that. But, it really is a game changer. Last year was my first year at Summit, and, I've had the opportunity through other companies to be engaged with bigger opportunities like that, and it really is a game changer. So I really want you to go for it. Put some skin in the game to get to events like this and really change the shape of your business. So congratulations again, Scott, for hitting Success Starters, because that is just a huge milestone with your business. So others to celebrate, Constance Struck with Success Club 2 last month. We had Roseanne McKay with Success Club 4. Laurie Case with Success Club 3. And I hope I'm not missing anyone, just kind of scrolling through a little bit to make sure. But you guys, every person that we help is a life that we change and are adding value to. And that in itself is a really great thing. And I hope that as you sit down to do your business every day, that you go about it with that attitude of, people, who can I help today? How can I help this person? No matter what, no matter if they're buying a challenge pack, no matter if they're becoming a coach, if you really aim and have that genuineness to help people first, people will be drawn into your life that are supposed to be there, and that you will be ready to receive your help. So that is a mantra that I go through every day, is that I will receive today people who are ready and wanting my help. And it's really helped me to have amazing conversations, to build amazing relationships, and to really make a huge impact to everybody that I'm able to touch and talk to and affect. And in turn, it's made my life so positive, and it's made my life so rewarding to be able to do this. So congratulations to all of you guys who are helping to change lives, and looking forward to big things this month. And today we're going to talk about how to do that. So a couple other news and training things. So we've got our Coach Basics group that's coming up on Monday. That group will open up with your kind of pre-work to do right after this call. So if you haven't had an opportunity to click going into the event for that, please do so, because those are the people that I'll be adding into our My Challenger app group for training. So if you don't do that, you will not be added to training. And again, this is a great training for new coaches that need to learn the basics of the business. It's a really great way to be accountable and to kind of refresh or reset your business, to have some group support to do that, and some action items each day to progress if you're looking to reset, or you just are looking to get started and want some support, extra support there. So excited to work with you guys in doing that. We're going to have a Zoom chat through that every Thursday, so it'll just be one-on-one, a chance for you guys to ask questions, to get support, to talk through situations that you're going through, so that we can really help you move forward and make an impact to your business this month. So looking forward to that. Make sure that that is something that you do right away if you haven't done that for that call today. So today's topic. So one thing that I know will progress your business further than anything, faster than anything, is really the amount of people that you talk to. And having a solid system for reaching people is the foundation for your success. You guys, it's really not about everybody saying yes, because there's no magic tool to this. Whether, when you see coaches who are highly successful or have a lot of Success Club points, or, have a lot of people in their challenge group, it's not because they're better than you. It's not because their story is better than you, or they've got, this magical system that 90% of the people that they talk to are saying yes. I guarantee it's because they're talking to more people. It really is the resolve to all of the issues in your business, to helping it grow, is to talk to new people. If you aren't getting enough coaches signing up on your team, you've got to talk to more people. If you aren't hitting Success Club as quickly as you want to and consistently like you want to, you've got to talk to more people. And more importantly, not just talking to people, but following up with them. And that's really what this call is about today, is about helping you with your follow-up and to have a good system to be able to do that. Because when we hear the word no, or, I'm not ready, or I can't do this right now from people, I want you to know that doesn't mean that those people are saying no. They're saying not right now. And there's a lot of different reasons for that too. We all are living such busy lives. And if you think about yourself, I think about myself as a mom and how quickly my mind goes from here to here. And, I intend to do something, or maybe somebody sent me something to sign up or respond to. And before I know it, I'm out the door, I've got something else to do. And, it's been a day and I haven't done it yet. And sometimes if those people weren't to follow up with me and just check in and see how, hey, did you get a chance to do that? Or do you have any other questions, where it prompts me to go back to that and do that, I wouldn't do it. So that's happening for everyone. It happens in your life. I'm sure of it. So know that that's what's going on, that's what's going on in their heads, and that this isn't, don't take that internally and say, well, I'm failing at this, or I'm not good at this, or everybody is telling me no. No one is telling you no. And if you don't put in place this system, have a solid system for reaching more people, for following up with people, you are working your tail off for no reason. Because I'll just give you a quick statistic. Statistically speaking, they say for someone to say yes, it takes 5 to 7 follow-ups, 5 to 7 contacts before that person is ready to say yes. So think about that. That might just be, again, because they need these reminders. It might be because they need more information. It might just be that they just need more time to work through that process, or to think about it, or, to really be in that position where it matters to them. Because it's not that health and fitness doesn't matter to everyone, but they might not be in a place to receive that at that point. And if you just brush that off as a no and never follow up with them again, when that person is ready, they're not going to think of you. And that is what the real money in the follow-up is that you're going to be creating value over time for all of these people that you follow up with. And when that time comes, when that catalyst is ready for them to make a decision and they're ready to say yes, they're ready to make that change, they're going to want that solution and they're going to want to do something with that. And if you've been that person who's been kind to them, who's been genuine, who's been there to follow up and, has just, been in that position to make their life better, they're going to come to you because they know that you have value, that they trust you, that they've seen your results because you've been consistent in your own journey. And that's going to allow them to open up to you and where you're coming from. So I hope that you really think about that. And I hope that empowers you a little bit more, because I know it's scary. You have to be courageous to connect with people. You have to be courageous to follow back up with them. And having the courage to do that is going to put you in such a positive place in your life, is going to help you grow your business, is going to make things so much easier, because you're going to have so much going on. When you hear that no from one person, or they're not quite ready at this point, it's going to be easy to move on because you're making a lot of contacts. You've got a lot of follow-ups to do. You've got a lot going on that it starts to matter less that people say no, and you don't internalize that as much to being an impact on you, or thinking that there's something wrong with you, because they're just not ready yet. And that's fine, because you've got this system rolling and you've got a lot of people to talk to. Everyone knows a lot of people. You know a lot of people, whether they're people from the past that you need to rekindle those relationships, or maybe you just need to use that memory jogger, go into your online office, pull up that memory jogger, and really spend some time creating that list, making sure you're working from that list, that you have your list of at least 100 people, and that you're adding to that all the time. You will be so surprised how quickly that will grow and how many people you really do know to start building relationships with. So let's talk a little bit about this topic, Go for No. And what I'm going to do today is launch a challenge for us today to do through the month of June. So a Go for No challenge. So I'm going to screen share and show you. And this is going to be a pretty short call today, you guys. And I'm sorry, my computer's glitchy. So if I take a little bit of time, just know that I'm doing this. So, again, this is a decision-making process for people, not to just think about to where you were when you were first introduced to Shakeology or to the Beachbody products. You probably needed time. I know I did. When I was first introduced, I was an immediate no. And you guys, if my coach, Wendy Bankhead, if she hadn't been just there for me and to just kind of give me small things and help me learn over time, if she would have just, never asked me again or never followed up at all, I would never be in this business. I would never be in this place, because the first time that she had approached and talked to me, I was an adamant no, that I was not going to be, that I was not going to do this business. And that would be a shame. You guys, all of us wouldn't be here potentially, and I think that that's a big shame. So you might have seen other teams or coaches doing this. This is something actually that I pulled from an idea that Janelle Summers in our upline is hosting a challenge similar for her team. And I just really like the idea of this, because I really want to empower you guys and give you some confidence that going for no, and which again is just not yet, is going to help you gain some confidence and gain a lot of momentum this month in your business. So looking at this, what I want you to kind of see from this is, the more people that you reach, regardless of the response that you get, the more people that you will have commit to your business. That's just true. I'll tell you, last month I did a blitz I think May 1st, and I connected with 60 people. And, from that 60 people, there's probably maybe 10 that are, possibly interested in joining us. And from that blitz, there was actually 6 people who signed up. So 6 people who were actually ready for that. So I started contacting 60 people. About 10 of them were interested, and about 6 of them were ready to say yes. So just know that that's going to happen. And, the more people you reach, some of those people that I reached last month, they're probably going to be ready this month to sign up. Some of those people I reached 2 months ago, 3 months ago, even a year ago, are going to be those people who are ready to say yes now, that they've watched, that they've seen, that they have gotten to a place in their life where, they are ready for that catalyst of change, where it's been enough for them, and it's time to flip the switch. So they're going to be ready. So what we're going to do here in this challenge is track the conversations that we are having with individuals. So these are going to be, everyone that you put on this sheet is somebody that you connect with. And you're going to write down the people that you've had completed conversations with. So, and if you're having more conversations, this is going to help you to have that catalyst to move forward. So whenever you, so we're going to track all of the conversations. So if people are not ready yet, we're going to put their names here in the no section. And when you have those people who are ready, who say yes, again, down here at the bottom, we're going to track those people. So yes, to either coach or a challenger, and you put their name in here, and follow up, and we're going to track this. So the goal is to fill up this whole sheet this month with people and get it completely filled out. So that's going to be the challenge that we're working towards. So, and again, what this call is going to be about, I'm going to give you some scripts and some ways to help you have these conversations of following up with individuals, because that's, again, really where, where it matters. We're all very busy. Think about the time of year it is right now. Okay, so you've got the end of school, we've got graduations, you've got people starting on vacations, there's probably a lot of weddings. Like, just think about all of the things that are going on right now. And, if people, I think about me, like I'm a people pleaser. Like, I try to take care of everyone and take care of everything that everyone needs before I take care of myself. I bet a lot of you are like that. And a lot of the people that you're going to be talking to are like that too. So, know that we're just busy, and we probably get distracted, and we probably need that follow-up. It doesn't mean that they're not interested. They just need that follow-up. So I'm going to give you some sample scripts that are going to help you to be able to do those follow-ups with people. So this is a really good thing to utilize, anytime during the month, but, especially if you've kind of set some deadlines for yourself and you're working up against a deadline. So maybe your challenge group is coming up to an end. Maybe it's towards the end of the month. I want you to pull out this training, and I want you to pull out this document and be able to utilize this. Again, throughout the month, this is a really great process to follow up, but sometimes we need to get laser focused and drill down into eliminating our distractions, putting away our phone, doing those things that will really drive our business forward. And this is a great way to create that laser focus and for you to stay on top of that too. So I'm going to show you the sample scripts. And again, these are sample scripts. You guys, these are put together to help you have a starting place, but they aren't what you have to use. And definitely, I hope that you take them and tweak them to be your voice, so that people are hearing you and you have your own style. But, follow up, when I do a follow up, I typically don't just do one and then put it away for a couple of days. I take that and do a blitz, so again, I'm initially contacting people in a blitz. I found that works really well. And then throughout the week, I'm able to do these follow-ups, with various places where the individuals are in the process. And, if I can have a script like this, where I can take that and I can copy and paste it, and then personalize it for each person, I can get through a lot of those follow-ups very, very quickly. And you can too. And that's what you need to do, because we need to be efficient and effective at this business. We all live busy lives. We all have a lot going on. Some of us spend more time on our business than others, but I know a lot of you want to make a big impact in a short amount of time. And if you can implement things like this to where you're saving yourself time, but you're doing a better job at your follow-up with individuals, you're going to see things happen for you, and it's going to, you're going to get more yeses. You're going to start getting more people ready, or you're going to be able to build your pipeline so that you know month to month who your hot people are, who those people are that are probably going to be ready, and how you can help them the best. So let's kind of go through this document a little bit. So this is for someone to use, excuse me, when they've shown an interest in maybe a past challenge group, or, you know, are interested in your challenge group now, or have expressed an interest in coaching, or people that you've talked to that could be a good fit for coaching, or even if you just had past conversations with people about getting fit, about eating better. You know, maybe they were interested in an event that we had, like a backstage pass or a sneak peek. So really you can utilize this and tailor this for any situation and any type of follow-up that you have connected with people about too. So I'm going to go through these, and these documents, both the form that we're using and these scripts, I'm going to put in our Team Core Power Facebook page. I'm also going to have these available. What I'm going to do for everyone who wants to take part in this challenge, I'm actually going to form just a separate Facebook group page where we can work and interact together. I can give you a lot of one-on-one support to be successful through the challenge. And those of you who participate will be eligible for some drawings for some prizes and things that we're going to do and make this a lot of fun this week, or excuse me, this month as we move forward with this. So here's follow-up number 1. So you want to send this, you know, again, do implement this today. Take time either today or early tomorrow morning. Sunday mornings, I found Saturday and Sunday mornings, actually, I found a lot of good success in following up with people. So I want you to implement this and go back to 10 to 30 people, you guys. Go back right now and send this message to them, and let's get started. So I'm just going to read it for those of you who are on the phone as well. But hey, Sarah, how are you? I just want to follow up with you about blank. So what was the struggle? What was, you know, the interest that they had talked to you about, you know, I know you said you were interested to get fitter for summer, or I know you were interested in the challenge group, or I know you were interested in the coach opportunity that we hosted a couple weeks ago, or that we have coming up. So know what that is that you're talking to them about. I have a blank coming up. So what is the date for your challenge group? What, you know, is the other opportunity that you have coming up? And the deadline to commit is blank. You guys always give people a deadline. They want to be working towards a deadline. Think how much better you work towards a deadline. If we don't give them a deadline or a time frame that they have to commit to something, people just won't commit. So don't leave that open, and make sure that it's an important part, is that you've created a deadline for people. So for example, we have our upcoming challenge group, the Summer Survival Group. It's going to start on June 13th. You know, my deadline for people to sign up is going to be that Wednesday before. I don't know what that date is, but also, you know, to help them, I'm reaching out to several people today who expressed interest in doing that, that 3-day refresh with that too. Well, they need to order today, you guys. They need that deadline today to order. So that's going to be a great thing that I can use. I can instill urgency in them that, hey, if you want to do this cleanse with us over the weekend and have that extra support, you have to get your kit ordered today. How can I help you to be able to do that? So work towards a deadline, because people work better when we give them deadlines too. All right. I'd be kicking myself if I didn't follow up with you if you were still possibly interested. Do you think that you're ready to give this a shot? No pressure, of course. By the way, how's blank? So, you know, talk to them about something personal, something that's going on, something that, you know, these are not people that, you know, you haven't talked to in 20 years. These are people that you've talked to, and that, you know, you're involved with their life. And that's important first too. You know, we don't, you're going to feel a lot more comfortable about approaching people if you're building and expanding your relationships in general with these individuals first. So make sure that, that's important in your week, is that you're taking time to expand those relationships. It was something that I was really taking for granted. And I kind of get myself all the time where I feel stuck because I'm just not starting enough general conversations, not about Beachbody, but just caring about people, caring about what goes on in their life. You guys, whether people buy a challenge pack or become a coach for you, I have had so many relationships just expand and be helpful in general that, that I love those people. They help me. They give me good advice. They're great friends. Our friendship has expanded, and they've never become a customer or a coach. And a lot of them might never become a customer or a coach, but, those relationships first and foremost mean a lot. And a lot of those people have referred people, so where they might not be interested or need the support of what we have, they probably know a friend or a mom or, a sister or somebody that, when they reach out and say that they need help and advice for health and for their health or for their nutrition, boom, you're a resource that they're going to think about. So there's so many great things to expanding our relationships, to starting this and to getting started. So that's follow-up number 1. So I want you to send those today or tomorrow. I want you to plug in some specific time, focus, laser focus, to put your phone away, put Facebook away, get rid of those distractions, and follow up with those individuals. So again, this is really great for people that you've already talked to about different groups. But if you are a brand new coach and you're saying to yourself right now, okay, well, I haven't invited a lot of people. I don't have people to follow up with. Take that invitation and process for running a challenge group. Take that initial introduction, one of those scripts that we have, and I want you to send that out to 10 to 30 people, because you can do that. And then by Monday, you can be starting this follow-up series with people so that you can start building that. So you've got to start wherever you are, just start. So if you need to send that initial, hey, I'm running this challenge group, go to that document, inviting and promoting a challenge group, get those initial invites going. And then by Monday, Tuesday, you are ready to do this follow-up process with people. So that's follow-up number 1. So follow-up number 2, you want to do this within about 48 hours of when you've sent that first follow-up. So, hey, Sarah, oh my gosh, I hope you don't think that I'm being so annoying, LOL. But I didn't hear back from you. And I know personally I get messages at times when I can't reply that they fall off my radar. So I just wanted to double check. Were you still interested in possibly doing this? Are you having gorgeous weather too? Again, always end with something personal or kind of personalize that note. So again, how many times of things like you thought you responded? I am like the queen of thinking in my mind I texted somebody back or, sent something on Messenger and I really didn't, it just kind of fell off my radar, or I type the message and I get pulled away and it just sits there and I've never sent it. And, I never know that I sent it. So people will appreciate this follow-up. It'll just give them an opportunity. Again, you're not putting pressure on someone. You're just allowing them the opportunity to respond and see if they had maybe forgotten what happened. So do that within 48 hours of sending that first follow-up. And then the third follow up either later that day that you send follow-up number 2 or the next day, but do it quickly. Oh, sorry, I forgot to mention this is a private group and it's fun. No pressure. We all mess up and we'll actually learn from each other. By the way, did you ever, again, put something personal? Did you buy that house? Did you get that car? Did things get finished in your yard? How is the start of your new job? Again, ending that with a personal note to continue that relationship with the individuals. So I'm going to challenge you again to get started on this weekend. And I want to share our successes because I'm going to be doing this today. I'm going to send this out to at least 10 people, do follow-up number 1, and I'm going to start a new invites with at least 10 people so that I can do this process through this next week too. So that we can help each other to make this happen. So one other thing I want to tell you about follow-ups that I think is important and that I see a lot of people make the mistake of just ending something with, hey, let me know if you're interested. Let me know if you're interested. Again, you need to change that to asking a question. Would you like to be involved? Can I help you get started? Are you ready to get enrolled? ask them a specific question, because people are more likely to respond to you when you're asking them a specific question rather than just say, hey, follow up with me. That's a very passive way. And it takes courage, I know, to ask that question, but I want you to do it because people want you to ask that question so that you can get a yes or no answer. You need to know where they stand. This isn't about continuing on conversations and prolonging it when people aren't ready for your help. Ask them that question so that you know, and you can direct your time to where it's being best spent, and you know how to help them better. If they say yes, then they're ready and you can help them to move forward. If they say no, you can find out why, or find out when they will be ready, or find out what those circumstances are that in which you can help them, and you'll know how to help them better. It's the worst feeling for both them and for us to kind of feel in that stuck place where you haven't heard from them, they haven't heard from you, but you really don't kind of know where they stand or what the next steps are. So don't put yourself in that place, because that's kind of where you kind of start to feel icky, and it starts to feel like you're selling them or trying to push something on them. And no, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. We want to keep good relationships. So ask those questions, those open-ended questions, those questions to help get you a yes or no, or to know where they stand. Don't ever say, if you're interested, let me know. Or I'll wait to hear back from you. Get that commitment from those people. Again, whether it's yes or no, it's not about you. Take that out of it. This is not about you. This is just about them, and they're in that process of making a decision. This is a decision-making process. And again, if you ever feel unconfident about that, just put yourself back into the position of whoever talked to you about this opportunity, whoever talked to you about joining a challenge group, and think how you responded, because I guarantee there are very few of us who were immediate, like, yeah, I need this. Let's go. Let's do this. We had to process that. We had to go through that. We had to decide for ourselves and be ready, get the information that was important to us to make that decision. So always ask the questions. So again, I'm just going to go back really quick to this graphic. I lost it. To show you. So again, the Go for No challenge. So I want you to, I'm going to post this in our team page, the recording of this call shortly. And I want you, if you are ready to take the challenge, and I hope every one of you step up to take this challenge, because we're going to have a lot of fun. This is really going to show you the value of connecting with a lot of people. And you've got the scripts and information to have a good process to follow up with individuals, but your business will grow further. It'll grow faster as you have this solid system for reaching out to more people. So I want you to go for no's. Go for those I'm not quite ready yet, or not right now, because this is going to be the catalyst to setting you up for success for months and months and months to come. We want to fill this out. So what we're going to do in this group, each time you get a row filled out, we're going to post that. And we're going to celebrate that. And I know in your mind you're thinking that doesn't sound right to celebrate no's, but it does, because this is really going to help your business to grow. And every time that you get a yes, I want you to post this and let's celebrate those yeses too. Those people who are ready to grow and to move forward. So any questions, let me know. Again, post, and I'm going to open up this group, and can't wait to have fun together. Again, for everyone who participates, you'll be involved with some drawings and some fun things that we're going to do for some prizes during this group. And let's go for no. Go for no. Thanks, you guys. I'm so appreciative of this team. So excited to support you. Love that I've heard from a lot of you as far as your own goals for your health and fitness, that you're set up, you're drinking your Shakeology every day, that you have a workout that you're specifically doing and you're working through that every day. I'd love to see those posts and those commitments. Again, it starts with you. Don't be afraid to share what you're doing on your social media. It'll help you with your accountability. It'll show people and make this a lot less scary. Think about the questions and hesitations that you have, or if you're getting obstacles, pricing, not having enough time, not able to do this at home because they have kids. Those types of things are things that you can post about and show them what's possible to dispel some of those things, because a lot of when people are giving us objections or they have obstacles, they're really giving that to us because they just need more information. You needed more information. I needed more information to help us feel comfortable and confident with what we're doing. So use your social media platform, use your posting every day as an opportunity to help them through that. So have a great Saturday, you guys. Thanks so much for your time and being willing to jump on this, and look forward to kick off another great week. Thanks, guys.